Okay, hello everybody. I'm going to be showing you how to use OBS. What you want to do is search OBS. It's an open broadcast software. Streaming, it's probably my favorite and probably one of the easier ways of streaming. Um, First off, you want to go to OBS. It'll have download right here. You would pick which one you want. Say you have Windows, you click that, download it, and install it. I shouldn't have to show you guys how to use that and everything. After you do that, you will have OBS on your desktop. After you do the installation and everything, you should have something like this. It'll be blank completely on this side and on this side, and it'll just have your mic and your desktop audio set up on the mixer. What you want to do is you set it up, you click add, like I did, and then you'll come over here and you'll add whatever you want to, but we'll get to that later. First, you want to make sure everything is set up in your settings. And this is one of the more important things, because if you don't have it set up correctly, it won't stream correctly. What you want to do is go to stream. You'll set this to, say you're streaming on Twitch, you'll set it to Twitch, and then you'll choose the server that you're closest to. You can go through the whole list. I'm in the US, and mine's probably Chicago or somewhere around there. Probably New York too. It could be New York. But you want to set up that. I usually keep mine audio because it will go to the closest or the most recommended one near where you're at. After you set that up, you will have this. This would be the stream key. This is what determines how you stream and where you're streaming to, and I'm going to show you how to do that. What you want to do is say you'll go over to your Twitch, you'll go to your dashboard, click that, and then you'll have this on the side. What you want to do is go down to settings, you'll click settings, and then you'll see something called stream key. You can click stream key, and then it will pop up a little box or something, or go straight to the page, I don't remember. And then you want to copy it, say you go like this, copy it, and then you can paste it to OBS right here, and then that's how you would stream. That's pretty much how you determine where you're streaming to. Then you want to come down to output. What your output is how much internet you're going to be using for your stream and how well is it going to stream. The video bitrate, I'm not going to mess with that. I'll just give you a general on what I want or what I use. Always keep this as simple. Advanced is if you know about this. Keep your video bitrate to say 2000. That's if you have around 40 down or higher, maybe a little bit lower. You can keep it to 15,000. That's the lowest I would say go with. You're still experiencing let's say stream lag and stuff. I would go to a tutorial, look it up, and then after you look at the tutorial, they'll tell you a couple things and how to determine your video bitrate, and you can set it to however they say. For encoder, if you have like a graphics card or something, I would recommend using your graphics card or the hardware or anything like that. Streaming, it seems to be better than software does, my opinion. So that's pretty much my recommendation. Audio bitrate, you can usually keep it to 128. I would say go to the lowest of 96 or the highest of 192 depending on your internet. I have 100 down just to avoid lag and stuff and avoid my computer lagging out. I keep it 160. For audio, this is how you would set up the audio that your mixer uses. You come to desktop audio device, you would set this to whatever audio you're going to use. Say you want to set it to your speakers, that's the headset that I'm using, that's where the audio goes to. You can set up multiple, but I'd just rather use the audio up here. Or you could set it up through here if you have these all disabled. It's just easier this way. Then for your mic or aux or any type of mic you have hooked up, it will show it in this. I have my webcam mic, and then I have my virtual cable, which that shows up for everything. That's for TeamSpeak, MusicBot, pretty much. My mic I'm using is my headset mic, which is my Logitech USB headset. So just choose whatever you're using. The rest of this don't really matter. It's just pretty much push to mute and push the talk stuff. You can look up a short tutorial for it. It's not really needed though. This is one of the more important things also, is your base canvas. What is your screen that you're using right now? Laptop screen are usually smaller, probably not even that big. So you can look up your base canvas of your computer. You can look up a tutorial for that. You usually want it the size of what your screen is, or the screen that you're using all the time, which is mine is 1080. The output is what you're going to be streaming in. So this is what's going to determine how well your video looks and how well your stream does, depending on your internet. Mine's at 1080 because I'm just recording it. For streaming, just want to come down to like 720 if you don't have a beefy computer and beefy internet, 720 or lower, to like 480 or 360. Those are usually the base streaming. Those are what you usually want to stay to: 360, 480, and 720. So kind of stay to that, stick to that. Next, you want to come to hotkeys. You can set hotkeys. Everyone knows a little bit about hotkeys. If you don't, you can look up a tutorial. I have mine set to like the number pad, number 9 and number 8 to stop and start streaming, and my slash and number thing for recording. It's not hugely needed. You can just reach down, click the button, then pull it away or minimize it for it to record. For advanced, you want to set the process priority, because this will be prioritized over everything else. Even your game a little bit. You want to set this to high, in my opinion. The rest of this, you can pause and just look at it and set everything to this, but usually it'll just be default of everything else. So it ain't really needed. That will be all for this though. Oh, actually, I forgot to show you guys sources. Displays, you can click display or game, say you're going to capture a game. I'm just going to click this, but I don't have no games open, so it won't really capture anything. It'll capture whatever game is full screened if you click this, or just any specific, capture a specific window. You can choose the window it's going to capture. Like I just clicked on OBS, it's going to capture my OBS. But I don't really have a game open, so you can't really do that. Or foreground window with hotkey. Usually I keep it to full screen because you're always going to want to full screen your game. The way you don't have the little bar at the top of your screen. Just gonna remove this real quick. The next thing is, if you want to use a camera, most people don't like to use a camera because it shows their face. They want to stay kind of discreet on YouTube or Twitch or something like that. You can just go to video capture device, and then you would pick whatever camera you have. You can also deactivate your camera. But what I like to do is, if you have a low CPU, something that's not going to be beefy enough, leave out the camera. The camera uses quite a bit of CPU. If you do have a decent CPU, and it might be able to actually run a camera, test it out, put your hand up front of it, make a lot of movement, move back and forth with your body and stuff, while streaming, and see how well it does, because it will affect your internet usage and it will affect your CPU usage, so keep that in mind. For me, I'm not going to be using a camera, so I'm just going to delete this. if you wanted to do a window capture, this is one of the easiest ways. For Chrome, I've had problems with my Chrome not wanting to capture unless I turned off setting in my Chrome. You can look up a video on that. It's pretty easy to look up and everything. You can select a specific window. Say I have OBS and stuff like that. I'm actually going to bring up my camera to show you something else. Video capture device, and leave that right there. Now, as you can see how the camera is behind the thing. Say that your camera was behind it, and it was covering up your camera. What you want to do is you just want to pull this up or down, depending which way, and it will be under your camera. You can do that with many different things. The size things is, you would click on it, make sure you have it selected down here. You would click on it, and you would come down to transform, and then you would do fit to screen, and it will fit it to the best way it can possibly fit to your screen. Usually games will be in the resolution that your screen that you're using. Same with this, you can grab the little circle, size it however. Usually cameras won't move oddly. So size it to however. Say you want a tiny camera, not really in the way in your videos, but people can see your face. You can do that. Or you can fit it to the screen if you just want to, I don't know, a podcast of some sort with your face in it. There you go. You can fit it to the screen or whatever. Me, I'm not really a person that likes my face being seen all the time. So there you go. If you guys have any questions, you can leave a comment down below, asking me things. I can tell you, or I can make a video on it. Just feel free to comment down below or send me a message or something like that. I hope you guys liked the video. And give me feedback on what you think, if there's anything I missed. If you want to set filters or properties to this, you can, so on and so forth. But anyways, if you guys need any help or anything else, just let me know and I will do what I can to help you guys. I will see you guys in the next video.